Hello, seventh graders, and this is Mr. Weber, and I am going to give you a quick introduction, um, refreshing your memory about Xello. We did a little bit of that last year in Mr. Urban and Mr. Meyer's classroom, if you were there. So this is just a brief introduction into how to get into Xello, and then some of the tasks that you have for the year in Xello, and maybe like a little bit of why we use it. So how I get into Xello and how we need all of you to get into Xello is through Office 365. So if you click and open up your Microsoft 365 place, it should look similar to this. And you go over to the App Store here. I call it looks like an app launcher, but it looks like a waffle or something like that. So click on those dots over here. Yours likely won't show up in this upper part. It may, but it may not. So you might want to hit all apps and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. And you're going to click Xello, Xello student, and that's going to log you in. Mine is a little bit of a different process. So I'm going to pause this video for a second for me and get it squared away. Okay. So my route is a little bit different to get in there. And what I want to show you once you get into Xello, this is your page. Okay, we're all hopefully in the same spot now that we have gotten into our dashboard for Xello. And remember, you have done some of this About Me section last year, and maybe some of these lessons on the left-hand side. And that's what our goal is for this year, is to do those same things. The whole point of Xello, though, really is about you. You are the number one piece. Whatever you put into Xello, it's going to give you information about things related to what you put in. So the questions you answer, the information you put into this is going to populate whatever careers that may fit it, whatever schools may fit you the best. So sometimes I hear from kids that, well, Xello's telling me that I should be a race car driver. Well, Xello's not telling you that. You answered lots of questions, and it said that career may fit really well with your personality and your interests at this time. Okay, as you get older, these careers, these thoughts, these things that you have may change, because part of it is because you're going to experience a lot. So what I'd like you to do is I want to show you a couple of things. If you have these green check marks here, and if you are interested in resetting your matchmaker personality style and mission complete stuff to try answering questions again to see if you get something different, I'll show you how to do that. You will be doing this next year. You will reset it and retake matchmaker next year, because we know things change. And as you get ready to go into high school, it's good to kind of have a fresh perspective of what you're interested in. But if you want to, it's not a requirement now, but you could retake these. And so how you do that is if you click on Matchmaker, it's going to take you to this page with all of the careers that maybe you were interested in last year. If you hit, I believe, no, sorry, wrong spot. Okay, we're going to go back. So I'm going to show you quickly how to reset matchmaker and personality styles. And how you're going to do that is you're going to go up here to the About Me section. And once you're in the About Me section tab up top, it has to be the up top one. The lower version may not take you here. You'll see a quick snapshot in some of the things that you have done. If you hit these three dots here right next to career matches, it's going to say review my answers or reset matchmaker. If I click reset matchmaker, it's going to let me reset that, and it'll also reset my personality style. So now if I click Xello over here in the left corner, it takes me back and everything is reset back to where it goes. Okay, so then you get a fresh start. You will need to do matchmaker, personality style, mission complete, and learning styles before you can do these lessons over here. So that's what I want you to focus on. If you reset them, I want you to go back and do these answers and see what happens. It may be good for all of you just to do it. If you decide that maybe that's not what you want to do, then you can start working on these lessons. So learning styles is the first one, self-advocacy, and study skills and habits. If you hit view all lessons, you should see lessons that you did in 6th grade. If you are new to our school and you don't have any of that stuff, you're free to go in and do some of these lower ones here, these 6th grade ones, but you don't have to. If you've already completed them, that's great. But this year, learning styles, self-advocacy, and study skills and habits are lessons that you should be doing. So I'm going to click on one of them and show you what may happen if you don't have some things done. So if I click on this, it's going to, for study skills and habits, there's no real prerequisite, so I can jump right in and do this questionnaire. Okay, it's going to start the activity and go through it. If I do learning styles, it's going to say that I need to complete the learning styles quiz first, and I need to save 3 careers that I like. Well, I've already done that, so I have a check mark, but I need to start this. So it's going to ask you to do that. So just know that some of these have requirements to get done. Self-advocacy does not. So if you hit that, you start activity, it's going to take you through some questions to read. You are the person that runs the show. So take your time and go through them. It won't take that long, and you might actually learn a little bit about yourself, what self-advocacy means, what study skills and habits are needed as you get older. Okay? If you have questions, your teachers may be able to help you navigate some things. Otherwise, they can always reach out to me, and I can help you as best I can. So the last thing that I want to say about Xello is that it is a search engine. So whatever careers pop up for you, that is great, and maybe they will fit or won't fit, but if they don't and you are interested in something else, this hourglass up here can be whatever you want. You can search schools, things. I had a student say that they were interested in art and musical therapy. Guess what? They didn't show up on their skills, so we searched it and we found it. If I click on it, it takes me right to the career art and music therapy, and you can save that if you're interested in it. Rate what you feel about it. I like it a lot. And you can learn more about that career. You can also scroll down and see how much money you can make and what kind of majors would I have to do. Do I have to go to college for this? Yes, I do. And what kind of major do I need to have to be able to do that? So lots of information here. Take your time and enjoy your searching on what you want to do after high school.